Welcome to the Problem Circus podcast, where we tackle life's biggest challenges with a twist of fun.
Hey, it's Dave Paul. I wrote the Problem Circus. It's okay. You can talk about that. No. Welcome, everybody, Problem Circus. We have John T, we have Fee, Felicia, and then we have a special guest. We had the Poker Gypsy in the house, Matthew. Welcome, Poker Gypsy. How are you tonight?
Thank you, sir. Doing well.
Oh, the Poker Gypsy?
Poker Gypsy.
Oh, you have to tell me that story.
Where the Poker Gypsy?
I travel the country and play poker. The longest place I've ever lived in my life was Atlanta, Georgia, and that was 5 years. Other than that, been traveling.
That's all you do?
That's it.
Even here?
Yeah. Well, I also drive semi-trucks, cargo vans, so I get paid to travel. It's not like...
Are you here for WSOP?
No, I'm here till the 23rd. I'm just house sitting for family right now.
Oh, got it. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
I need you before the WSOP because it is in town this week.
Yeah. No, it's for like 3 months.
3 months. Has something not involved in or?
Nah, not concerned with it right now.
Interesting. But you're a poker player.
Yeah, but taxes...
This is like Mecca for poker players.
It is. But I've lived here for 2.5 years, so it kind of got old fast.
When you see taxes, what's your concern?
For every $1 million you make, they want 450,000 of it. So it's easier just to play cash and just keep all the money.
Yeah.
Yes. Easy places, man.
Yeah, cash games, like at the casino. Yeah, not the World Series, because when you win, you're going to file it.
How do most people know about the cash games? Just like friends and people that know?
Everyone's in Oakland knows about cash. It's just two different sets of games. It's kind of like they have no limit hold'em, PLO limit. There's also cash games and there's also tournaments. So yeah, it's just two different versions.
How much have you lost in your lifetime of playing poker? Be honest.
Actually up playing poker. What the issue, like I was telling Cole my last podcast, I could probably make about 30 grand playing poker a year. I'm also a 6-figure entrepreneur. I can get in a semi truck and make 6 figures a year.
Yeah.
So it's got to
grand.
concentrate on where the money is.
That's true. I mean, that's good. Yeah, pocket money.
Why is it specific that you were 30 grand? Like, why is that number?
It's about an average over the years that I've learned. Because, I've been playing for about 10, 11 years. So,
Yeah.
I'd say...
So playing throughout the whole year, the average, you'd make about 30 grand.
Yeah.
But you're half down.
Well, that's about $100 a day if you go in and you're not greedy, just like any other game, right? Yeah. I started like slots.
So,
Yeah. I started slots now. And there's specific games that I play. So I go, well, not this whole month since I've been sick, but I'll go just each day to a different place and I'll play those specific games. And if I win $100 or $200, I'm out of there.
yeah.
Yeah. So you can do like $3,000 a month. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty good.
What the players this? I used to play the Tropicana with their those days.
Oh, South Point, Palms, off strip casinos.
But don't you feel the very slot machines? I mean, there's no just pressing the button and going like,
No.
how is there?
Well, of course, that's what it entails, but it's luck too. But you also have to know how to pick some of the machines.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some numbers and stuff like that you look at. And you can see other people that know what they're doing too because they're checking numbers as well on those machines.
You just see the numbers, or what is it yours?
In the various places. And there's stuff on the machines that shows you it's about to hit a little bit too.
Sometimes, like the
Hard
firecracker
turnout.
machine.
Yeah.
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 There's a lot. So,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The firecracker. Yes.
So one thing I will admit, I guess, getting to I have lost at one point in time. I've been down about 15,000 a year. What's your biggest downswing in slots? You would say that you've experienced?
Oh gosh. I haven't played it very long because I've always been a blackjack player. So, and I was very sporadic with that. Except when I first moved to Vegas, and we're talking about 20 years ago, I decided to be a professional gambler because I was winning, $50,000 to $70,000 every time I came here as a visitor
Right.
from New York City, right? Because the mojo was there. But once I moved here, the first 6 months I lost $250,000.
No.
Yes, and that's when I quit.
How did you deal with that?
No, blackjack.
How did you end up dealing with that? Did you just leave it alone and get back in the business and
Yeah.
recoup?
Absolutely. No, went and got a job, finally. Because I didn't have a job. I came to Vegas going, I think I could be a professional gambler, and I was in my 20s, late 20s. And yep, $250,000. I'm like, oh shit. And my fiance at the time was like, oh, it looks like you have to get a job, huh? I'm like, yeah, I guess I do. Mm-hmm.
Blackjack.
Blackjack.
Did they teach you a mental? Or...
What? I just taught myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was afraid to be say even when I came out 24 years ago. You used to have those where you could learn how to play for free. It was always at the Palms, right? Come back at 3:30 and someone would show you how to play roulette or something.
Yeah.
I always wanted to go, but I was always afraid that I would have access to money That being said, I would want to believe in it
Yeah.
or want to learn.
They just teach you the basics anyway. They teach you enough to get involved with the game. They teach you the advanced.
That's to get you addicted.
You gamble ever?
Not at all.
Zero.
Zero. I have not gambled a penny since I've moved here.
Put you to figure out.
That's good.
She doesn't gamble. She doesn't know why. She doesn't. She's a good wife.
Yeah.
Right?
She must be a sex addict.
She's a sex addict. That's some.
I wouldn't say so. I'm not really addicted. Let's ask her.
Let's ask just a minute. Worry
me up. How's your wife in bed?
I'm trying to figure this out. There's no addictions whatsoever.
No, I literally don't already. And she's addicted to being healthy. Yes, working out. But that's just part of my routine.
No food habits, no bad food habits.
I can quit on it. Like if I'm need a mad, I can just stop.
Are you addicted to the story?
No, I just got that because I was tired today and I'm trying to be somewhat awake. Or I'm addicted to love.
She's a love on her store. So anyway, I want to say welcome back to John T. She wasn't feeling well. I felt bad that she wasn't feeling well. She's back, but I know that you had some
Blood issues.
blood issues. Yeah, I want you to share your opinion about like all these, your opinion of what happened in regards to blood transfusions and stuff for other people as well. Tell a little bit of your story.
Oh, okay, fine. Yes, I've been gone for a month. Down for a month, actually. I mean, like I couldn't move. I couldn't get up. But I have really bad menses. You guys know what that is, right?
Not a clue. Can you educate me, please?
Menses. Menses, for people that don't know what that means, is a period. It's a menstruation.
Okay.
So when I do have my menstruation these days, it lasts about 3 weeks. Literally, I'm bleeding to death. Literally.
So you're at the end of menopause, basically, we could say.
No, I'm not. I haven't started menopause yet.
Really?
Maybe perimenopause, but apparently I did my blood tests last week and it was normal for, menopause and perimenopause. So it's not that. I have fibroids.
Okay.
So now 80% of women actually experience fibroids.
Okay.
Yeah. So it just gets worse when you get a little bit older. Anyway, so I was down for a whole month. I needed a blood transfusion because my hemoglobin was like 4.4 because I was bleeding to death and I couldn't move. I couldn't get up. Like seriously, I was dead. I was in bed literally for 3 weeks. And so I discovered that I needed blood. So I was asking my friends, including, Felicia here, and she reached out and she said, well, I'm going to get my blood test to find out what it is. I'm O positive. So obviously O positive, or O is a universal giver, but I can only accept another O. And so Felicia reached out. Thank you so much, Felicia. You were amazing to even offer that. So she had a matching blood type, but I called around to try to find out how I can get her blood reserved for me. And it's such a pain in the ass. Like they make it so difficult. Like your doctor has to write these orders to the hospital and to the blood bank because they have to take her blood. They have to wash it and clean it and do all that shit and put it in the bank. But to reserve it for a specific person, they make you bend over backwards and it's not free.
No.
Like I have to pay to get her blood, right?
Uh-huh.
And so you know how we donate blood for free?
Right.
Yeah, you donate it, but a person that needs blood, they charge them $1,000 to $4,000 per quarter. Per quart, I mean. So it was a pain in the ass.
1,000 to 4,000 per quart blood.
Yes. So yeah, you donate your blood for free and they do all that stuff. And so my concern was that I didn't want vaccinated blood because they don't separate it at the bank. Apparently that's when I found out. They're like, sorry, unless your doctor bends over backward and does all this stuff for you, you're not going to get that specific blood.
Right.
So because of that, I just stayed in bed and I went and got an iron infusion instead. But iron takes longer to infuse. It takes about a week or 2 weeks for that iron to infuse, but blood would take 24 hours. So because of these challenges and hurdles, I decided not to go get blood. And the doctors, my doctor, the one that I usually get iron from at the cancer center, they were they sent a police officer to my house because they were the first people I had a conversation with during this time when I was completely out. When I was able to actually, get on the phone again, maybe about a week later, I'm like, I need an infusion, please. I need you guys to help me. The nurse is giving me such a runaround. She's like, oh, who ordered these labs? And I go, I know my body. I know what you guys do. I've been seeing you guys for 2-3 years now, okay? So I know the process. I go, please, just give me some iron because I'm dying. And she's like, oh, well, you got to come in. I go, I can't come in because I can't get up. She goes, well, you need to go in the emergency room. I go, I don't want to go to the emergency room and get a bill for $40,000 and get a blood that I don't really want because it might be vaccinated or something like that, right? So I'm like, hell no. I'm like, you're not fucking helping me at all. Anyways, my labs came out the next day. I said, look, just have the doctor look at my labs, please, okay? Stop talking for him. And so the very next day, the doctor was able to look at the lab. They sent a police officer to my house to come check on me to make sure I wasn't dead. But I know they did that, not because they cared, because they wanted to protect themselves. Yeah, so we came in and, I mean, it was crazy. I'm like, yeah, I can barely move, but I'm like, I'm okay, thank you, la, la, la. Anyways, so I found another place, but it took a while for it to infuse. So, and I just want to say, when you're really, really sick and you're really down, you know exactly who your friends are, the people that really care. And Felicia, thank you. You cared enough to want to give me a blood, even though you don't even know me that well. Some other people were supposed to bring me food, but never brought me any fucking food. All he did was just check in. How you doing? I'm going to go to the store. What do you want? Yeah. A month later, Kohlmeyer, I still haven't gotten any food. I'm probably dying now waiting for Kohlmeyer to bring me some food.
The sad part, I was trying to make it to Costco, but with 3 kids, I never made it there. We kept saying, what do you want? Give me a list. And I never made it there with the 3 kids.
Yeah.
Well, you spoke several times, and I know that you got this beautiful looking guy now that I feel he was taking care of you.
I mean,
Your job. I was trying to get to Costco. There was my dad, and she's on the other part of town as well. But that's why I sent you a massage. It was all fair, right? But I'm well now. Well, so I said to him before too.
I mean, yeah, he cared enough to actually be around. Want to give me his blood too, even though he's not. Oh, unfortunately, but
Actually, I checked. Did I message you about the blood situation too?
No.
Was it just on her Facebook?
No, I said, you guys, this is how it feels. I said, yeah, exactly. You see, you don't even know because the enemy pays attention. I see how much you care about me. You're such a friend. I straight up called her. I was like, what's going on?
I don't mind the blood type. Also, I actually have the what do you call it? The booster shot, the COVID. I have.
Well, no, I didn't need your blood. No. I needed my blood. Bring me some to see that because I was dying.
Yeah, no, I know. My goal was to go shopping. I did not make it with the kids. I do apologize.
Yeah.
There's
Uber Eats.
There's all sorts of shit. So I don't
But I this beautiful, good-looking, ex-baseball player. That knows millions of dollars. That's supposed to take care of.
Well, he did, but I mean, he's not there every single day to take care of me because he was out of the country.
You shouldn't need to.
But I have other friends. I had a couple other friends that were really
It's actually for a shop here.
every day, like
The shop list.
Elena and and maybe another
I'm gonna make it up to you.
came and gave me food like 3 times a day.
Her list she was sick. She's like, can you get me Alaskan crab, caviar?
Whatever. I said, if you're gonna go to Costco, yeah, but I would have a lot.
Try to make it the bed.
Caviar would be good for iron. Yes.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We're like that.
Where you feel it?
Yeah, exactly. And then I have a few other friends too that are supposed to be my close friends. They didn't fucking show up once. So fuck y'all bitches. Okay. I'm changing my trust. Just letting y'all know. I'm revising it now. But thank you for showing me who you are.
This is Laura the leg sauce from Rome. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
That's 3 eggs and juice for the kids.
Yeah, whatever. No, I don't want to.
Do I need a recipe for I'm saying?
I don't want to. Yeah,
Lasky crab at Patty. You're fucking excited. You're not a true friend, What's that? I checked you only several friends.
Good time.
I knew that the guy was there for you. You missed her. You said I was there for you.
Nope.
And I said you'd massage prior.
Nope.
And then you have another massage coming as well.
You had no idea how bad I was. Like literally, like I was on the verge of death.
I'd like to know what the massage was going to fix if she was down.
She wasn't full. I was trying to take care of her, man.
That doesn't take care of herself. He sent me the massage 2 or 3 months ago. Yeah, that wasn't even count. So I don't know what's.
I said it. I said it back. But was always she the rest of me.
But remember, I was lying on my back for so long that I had digestion problems and stuff. So I was trying to sit up every time, but every time I sit up, I would get like just dizzy. And also my back was killing me because I was supine the whole freaking time. Like it was so bad. You have no idea. Like,
when I called you, you were completely out of breath. Like walking to your car.
Yeah, because I had to, just walking to my bathroom, like each time was such a struggle. It was so bad.
So the other was the blood. I must have lost part there.
So the iron.
No one get irons. Then the irons will be you never got the blood.
No, I never got.
Have you ever done the blood before?
No.
No, you haven't really figured out, like in the future, if you need blood, how that would work.
No, I know how it would work. All the doctors say is just go to the emergency room.
We need you to go to ER. Justin said that you can just have like a nurse do it. Like they could take it from me to you.
I would say he's just I think it's that easy.
His mom's a nurse.
Well,
That's
maybe we need to bring her here when that happens. I'll fly her down here if she can do it. She can just do that. But
We need it again.
yeah, but it doesn't work like that though.
But he said it should be that. Well, in emergency
Yeah.
situations, that's what happens.
Well, but they get that blood bank from whatever. But like I said, they make it really difficult where the doctors have to bend over backwards to get the order, to write the order that says, hey, Felicia's blood is reserved for Jean.
There's a way to transfer it from one person to another in a case of an emergency. So if like you needed to do that and you had a nurse handy, you should be able to do that.
Let's get some nurses handy.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you should keep some bags in the freezer, right? In case
Well,
somebody-
Yeah, you have some blood that I can actually put in the freezer and I can just,
she got
do
it.
you think that helps? Do you think I could just drink it?
No, just drink it. Just drink it.
Well, you know what I was trying to do, right? With the iron, I talked to the people that gave me the iron this time, not my normal doctor, because they were just bullshitting. So I said, hey, can I buy iron from you guys to have in my house just in case something like this happens again? Then I can just IV myself.
No.
And they're like, well, we can talk about it.
So I'm saying you can keep it in your home because I ship medical products all the time. Actually, just in dry ice.
It's a controlled substance though, so you can't just get it that easily unless you can help me out.
She can get it that easy if her husband's
Well, mom live here. No, well, live here. But do you think she can get some scent? I mean, only in an emergency. I mean, but anything happens in the world too, I would like to have that because if not, I'd be under.
Yeah, sometimes they were prepared. Just don't know. I do everything who works in the blood industry.
Yeah.
You-
Without everyone, come on, Tom.
But that's about enjoy. Yeah, hopefully you guys can find a nurse that'll do it for a
And
little.
you there's like from cross diagnostic or something that are just I don't know transfusions. What I'll show you is that because I go for a transfusion every 8 weeks where I get meds and I'm not allowed to give blood because I go for a transfusion. I guess it's a liability, or whatever, right?
Yeah.
No, because you don't have enough of whatever. So you
Well, they're saying because because I get meds every 8 weeks via an IV. So they'll say I can't give blood. All these years, I did never been able to give blood. For
Yeah.
blood donation, they say that you can't give because you're doing a transfusion. Even though I'm getting the I'm getting my TCBS meds, for some reason there's an issue.
Oh.
Maybe because I'm taking drugs. So I'm taking
Oh, okay. But what are you?
some other transfusion. I get this Remicade. It's called Remicade. It's basically mirror for like inflammation.
psychosis?
This,
Yes. Okay. Got it.
So was
Explain some things.
The one thing you can't fucking get blood that's contaminated. Just
I'm basically contaminated. Yeah. How do we contaminate you?
you're walking contamination. Yeah, we had to know that.
So, I don't know. Maybe he can find some blood anyway throughout the U.S. He can get some body parts also.
Well, I do go to a lot.
But I do feel like things seem to be possessing with you. That this is popping up a lot. That you basically we need to figure out like a safety mechanism for you, like to get something set up. Like once you go down, you should aspire to
That or sew my vagina up so I don't bleed anymore.
I don't think that'll be a solution.
Can they?
Is that some loser?
She wouldn't have a boyfriend for very long. But
Well, he's a for fishy eyes. Chit just for a period of time. And sort back up.
I wonder if there is some kind of procedure to stop you from having periods.
They have this medication that my other doctor gave me, my gyno gave me, but that medication has a whole bunch of other side effects because I took it because
That medication, I'm more talking about you can
hysterectomy.
Strippers do hormones.
No, my only option is hysterectomy because my fibroids are so big. They can't even go in and do a myomectomy and take fibroids out because they're so big. So I just have to either wait it out until I go to menopause or get a hysterectomy, and I refuse to get a hysterectomy.
Okay.
Because I don't want to get all my insides out. Would you be okay if someone just whack off your balls and your,
Probably says he has some money.
Would you be okay if they remove that organ from your body?
It's with my wife. I really don't know how big is the part.
Yeah, for yours it's probably small. Yeah, it'll be a really short. These are your
See, you wouldn't need
feel it. Yeah, you'll never feel it. You'll be fine. Yeah, probably.
Unless that sort is very large, right?
Yeah, mine's very large.
That's why you gotta be big surgery. I need
Yeah.
So I've got a question, right? So why did you choose not to get vaccinated?
Why?
Yeah.
Because I'm not putting an experimental drug in my body.
Bingo.
I'm not vaccinated either. I was just wondering.
Then you have no effort, yeah, that's amazing.
And I wasn't scared of COVID. I'm healthy. Why would I be scared of a virus going around that messes with your respiratory system if I have no issues?
Yeah.
There's no reason. We scared everyone. Like I was saying before we started this podcast,
Media.
with the media, if you pay attention to what the media is telling you, that's what they want you to be riled up about, distracted by, going crazy over. So just stop watching it.
No.
Exactly. I mean, you got to see a little bit, right, to know what's going on
Ish.
a little bit in the world.
And
Right.
know what's going on, but don't let it consume you. And also only focus on what's in your control.
Yeah. Like me and Coleman were saying, it's getting hard to determine what's real and what's not these days, especially with
the AI. Yep.
So, Christian Lee Sufi, you were here with fitness, and everyone keeps talking about these peptides. Even when you saw the podcast, the person that ruins their story here was talking about these different peptides. It seems like everyone's a peptides. I feel I don't even know what the hell it is.
It's just the next round of supplements that people are using.
They're just shooting it up, though. It's not. Oh, that is supposed to get paid.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
it
You could do
depends on.
both.
It's just
We'll see people that do videos, they show how they're taking the shot, and this peptide's amazing. I lost 24 pounds. But what exactly is it?
it's been around for it's just supplements. It's literally just supplements.
The vibe of something like that. The fab is that.
The media probably just caught on to it, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just a fad. I think it's what everyone's selling. I mean, I've had people message me over and over again about peptides and trying to give me their link because everyone is selling them now. So of course you're going to see it everywhere.
But it's all injection, though? Like,
no, some of it are stereo. Some of them are oral.
oh, okay.
But they're about to do this allergy medication, like where it's to your DNA. That's about to come out pretty soon.
Oh, well, there's another reason to take your DNA from you. Oh, boy. What was all? It's always peptides, anything like steroids?
It's more of a repair. Well, yeah. So yeah.
I would say yes.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just another name, basically. Oh, great.
You could probably stack it. You could probably take peptides and steroids.
There's nothing wrong with them. It's just the new fad. It's like we went through the Ozempic phase. Now we're going through the peptide phase. You guys, you just following in line with what they want to sell you. That's all it is.
And the honey packs and
Use what you need only.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
I mentioned before that none of the peptides are FDA approved or something like that. You kept bringing that up.
most of them are. And I think the German we was talking to said only 2 of them were approved, but there's many of them available.
But again, FDA is backed by companies that pay them to push certain things, just like our food, our nutrition, like all the education for a nutritionist is based off of what companies want stuff pushed, who pays to have things pushed. I mean, that's why our food pyramid and all that stuff was the way it was, is because of the
That was a
food
scam.
companies.
What you take with Kemi being part of the, what was it new? The health, what was the health administration, I guess, these days?
I think he has a good influence. I don't think it's going to change things.
He seems passionate about making things happen. Would there be
But
such
when you have billion-dollar companies behind all of this, the money is what speaks. He can only do so much.
How far did it work? No. With Kemi?
Yeah, of course, of course. I'm still waiting for him to get rid of the chemtrails.
Which is?
Yeah, good luck with that.
I mean, it seems like it's a little bit less. Obviously, I haven't seen the sky in a month, but
What's control?
you don't know what chemtrails are
The chemicals being sprayed and
in the sky.
Is it stay going on that much?
yeah, it's been going on.
What is this? Is
So us sick.
what is it specific for?
To change human DNA, if I'm not mistaken. Like, just give you an example. There was a whole bunch of flies, genetically modified flies released in Florida. And it was supposed to be to mate with the other flies, and then they get rid of flies, stuff like they've been doing that for centuries and centuries. So it's just
To try to get rid of like a mother of species or something. So they just
they even do military experiments on citizens in California. That was in the news.
Yeah,
With the
yeah,
chemtrails, where they would spray chemicals just to see the effect that it had on.
Yeah.
Everybody easy young say what almost you understand become a maybe
It's making us immune, not immune, I'm sorry. It's lower our immunity to things, like our body has a natural ability to, replenish ourselves and all that shit, for all this time. I mean, you don't need a lot, right? But all this chemtrails and all this shit they're feeding us is on purpose. It's to poison us. Chemtrails is just one of them. That's just coming in the air, and then we consume all these other things. The thing is, I mean, most people, half the population doesn't believe in that it even exists.
Yeah.
I have some friends that I'm telling you, don't you see that chemtrail? Oh, what? I don't know what you're talking about. They're not doing that. Are you freaking insane?
Yeah.
You know, are you really like that stupid?
I'm not gonna say any names because I've been delivered to many places all over the country,
Mhm.
and in some major food chains, there's actually red clay being used in the meat patties. So stuff like that, like
Just red, just like a mixer.
I pulled up
Yeah.
to a place to deliver, and there was a whole bunch of bags of red clay, and I asked the guy, I was like, "Man, what do they do with that red clay? Y'all building a new pad or something? A new?" He was like, "No, we're just like that goes in the burgers." I'm like, "Oh shit."
See?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
And remember, we talked about McDonald's and stuff now. I don't think it's just conspiracy, okay? Because there's so many people missing kids from this, states, 300,000 or something like that a year, something like that. Where do you think all the meat goes?
No.
I mean, maybe I should get some of those blood. This kid's blood to do. I need to live.
You say to the kids,
I'm just they're getting drained of their blood for their adrenochrome thing, and then the meat is going back into, our consumption.
My thing with
the whole truth was that.
my thing with the Epstein files is why can't we just clone midgets, right? Like, why do you have to use kids on the island? Let's just clone midgets.
They're sick people.
Well, because little people, midgets probably have certain things missing that's not pure,
Yeah,
right? That's not up to par.
I don't think they care. I don't think men care. I think
Well,
they
it's not just the sexual side. There's a lot more to these Epstein files. A lot more that's going on. Yeah, you even realize.
I know.
We only get the surface. So do you get enough that we can handle?
Yeah.
But do you think people actually even care? Yeah, we read all these reports and all this stuff is coming out. At the end of the day, though,
I think people care. I think there's just, you can't, what can you do? What can you do?
You know what? I got a question for you guys, right? Are you guys have kids at all?
No.
Just Colmeyer. So what do you guys think about the female teachers sleeping with the students these days, right? Like, what if your son was 14, right, and he comes over and says, "Hey, I slept with the teacher." Like, would you give him a high five? Would you press charger? What do you?
I don't know. What did you do, Colmeyer, since you have kids? Well, it's actually funny. There's a social media video the other day where it's a guy and a girl, walks into like a room, and basically the girl pushes the guy against the wall, and the girl basically goes down, to perform oral sex. And then the video says, 1 in 5 men are sexually assaulted, everything is there. The Malik gets about that,
Yeah.
But it's kind of a weird situation. Of course, if something's illegal, it shouldn't take place. But what's interesting is that, like, if this happened to men, right? Like, the joke is that men would never say anything. They would never, like, they would say, "Oh, they're cool with it."
Yeah.
But it was a weird video to see in my life as well, because it made it seem like it's a real thing how men are being violated, and that they need to speak up, and that no one says anything.
men are asking for it, even those young boys. Yeah, all my exes lost their virginity at 12, 13, or 14, so they wanted it.
That's crazy stories. I mean, these young kids jump.
When did you lose your virginity?
I think I was 17 or 16.
Oh,
There was a
you got
I'll do it.
Oh, I was like 25.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "I just listened a year ago."
Married longer. They go to,
Are you married now?
we've been married since 21, but we've been together for like 12 years. So
So we were married 5 years. So basically 5 years old, you
No, I was 7, so virgin now.
she's still virgin.
So I got a question, right? So being a little bit older and understanding what sex is more, do you regret the wait or no?
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't lose it at first. Why? You believed it.
Tricks, like I said. You know, it's 16.
No, I was around 16 or something like that. But I was rebellious. I did that on purpose, obviously, to piss my mother off.
Okay.
Yeah, that's very rebellious. Whatever my mom told me not to do,
You did.
I did it.
Right.
Yes.
In America?
Yeah.
America, right?
In America.
How do you keep me up? I'm sorry.
2, 3.
Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So be us then, huh? That's funny, 25. With it look like that, you need 25?
Well, I can be a late bloomer, which I was.
Some men suffer. I don't know.
I sold my virginity online for $1 million.
That's interesting.
If I sell mine,
Let me ask you, you hear what she said. So I'm just curious, I think you like conspiracy theories as well. She's saying that a lot of people were missing. She's saying that those bodies are being used for reconsumption by American people. Do you really believe that far?
Yeah, I mean they have to have a substitute for it. They're 3D printing meat now. I don't outrule it. Let's put it that way. I don't think it happens as much as we think it happens, but
You saying is
say it doesn't
I'm
happen.
saying there's like missing like kids and that's they basically
Yes. Honey,
feed.
there was this Jewish priest or something, whatever, rabbi. There was a Jewish rabbi that was on a recording that admitted to the whole thing. He goes, "We've been doing this for so many years. We're feeding your own kids back to you." You've heard that before.
And the politicians have admitted, yes, we've ate children. Yeah. But that was
I've never been by this, so I've never heard of the body parts of them, some body parts.
Oh yeah, and
I knew I started a conspiracy theory here. I deal with it with
Which is body part stuff?
She's saying obesity is also
It's not even a conspiracy. It's a real thing.
So how is that? Tell me how that walk me through this situation. Been happening. Since kids they stand about you see some of these shop on me.
A chart that shows the prices they get for body parts.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that one place in Arizona that got busted? About several months ago? It was a human chop shop. They busted it. Look it up.
Part of like the abortions and stuff is to
Arizona.
sell the like parts.
Like the big city in Arizona. Yeah.
That's how a lot of Israelis made money by selling kidneys and stuff.
Parts are Andy. Show the messy so
You might lose something without knowing it, you know?
Well, everybody doesn't survive through surgeries. I mean, what do you do with?
But listen. Look. Okay. Well, how many billions of people? Right, 7 billion of human on this earth consuming. We consume so much stuff.
Yeah.
You think there's that many cows?
Besides only see as you see, I'm saying,
You're from
I don't know what they're doing with it, but I know it's happening.
Yeah.
I mean, you're from New York. You don't think you've ever ate cat or rat in Chinese food? As me or
No, the best Chinese I'd say sauce and you left to right there because I was a Chinese place, especially right they say, oh, can you make? Yeah, we make. Can you make cat? Does that? Oh, yeah, we make food. We make. So, I guess. Well, here's a story. Cat and dog. I can see that because other countries they do eat cat and dog, so it's very possible.
no.
You ever see one in the back of a Chinese restaurant?
Oh, but I was talking about some of the shoes that.
Saying that humans are being.
Yeah, like the kids.
Possible.
How does that play out? Is she saying there's thousands of people missing?
Like the 350 or 250 the kids that go missing from the States every single year, and that's just here. We're not talking about the rest of the world. Exactly.
Where do they go?
That's the question. Yeah, into your burgers.
There's a poll saying somewhere there's a chop shop and they will need to supplement McDonald's now and let's put some human body near it.
And you're not
Percentage, yeah.
But also, there's been a lot of videos online that people are showing that they went to McDonald's and they bought a burger and they're like, look, you guys, I'm not kidding you. Look, I found this teeth piece in here. Yeah.
You want to balance after this?
No, I don't. I stopped eating it. I mean, on occasion.
You eat McDonald's? Oh, I'm not surprised. You drink
Little kids. Everyone that has kids buy McDonald's. That's their treat for some reason.
disgusting.
I go, y'all.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I know the chicken McNuggets are stopped.
I love that.
Eat 'em.
I used to love the chicken McNuggets, but yeah, it's just made of plastic, you know. It's bad, but whatever. You know, the only good thing about all this is it's gonna.
you eat Chipotle. That's just like me at CM.
You eat Chipotle?
I mean,
Garbage.
So what's the hubby?
It used to be good. It's gross.
have you gone to the restaurants now, the Chipotle? And I mean, it's just a fucking
That is disgusting.
The counter is a mess, dude. I'm like, oh, okay, let's not.
So really, say we're the top 3 healthiest places to go. Healthiest places to go. Let's say for days. Variety of
Fast food.
Yeah.
Panda Express.
That's healthy.
Yeah, because you can get white rice and chicken teriyaki. Like that's literally grilled chicken thighs.
Yeah.
What's a big
rice.
teriyaki grill than that too?
Teriyaki.
Isn't that teriyaki with those
Panda
peasants?
Express.
So Panda Express, you just like
In-N-Out.
Supposedly is okay.
In-N-Out's good because the quality of everything is good.
Yeah.
But it is high fat, so it's technically not healthy, but it's like good quality food. And then there's Teriyaki Boys is good because it's just rice and meat again.
protein.
Yeah.
What about Wendy's? What's your opinion on Wendy's?
Gross. Absolutely gross. Well, Wendy's got really bad publicity, like years ago when they found that finger in the
In the blades, a real?
No, there's no ring. It was just a finger inside the what do you call that? No, chili.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was a chili. And that was like about 20 years ago.
Well, because they've been going down since then.
What about bread? Do y'all think bread is real anymore? Because I'm going to be honest, I've traveled the country, right? And I have to keep backup meals in case I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere. I've had bread in the truck for 3 months and have seen no mold on it.
Oh my god!
And you can crumble it to we go.
When it's still soft, right?
Right.
Around my hair, I don't know if it was right now if you want to bite.
Store down out of the store. What do you guys real sourdough?
Where do you feel sourdough?
Sorry,
Yeah.
that's good.
You make it?
No, that's a lot of work.
Is it?
I'd rather just pay for it.
I just do French baguettes. Now, you'll know that it's real or it's fresh ingredients when it gets hard the next day.
No.
Oh yeah, no preservatives.
Exactly. Yes.
Actually, the Persian bread, the same thing. When they'll freeze it,
Yeah.
and because there's no preservatives, it goes bad. Like it doesn't taste right.
You can use it under the fat later. You can like bat someone's head. Like
I do your Persian bread, but I'm afraid to tell you what to go eat it. You'll never get it to you. It'll be like a wet fart. No. It's like I have to go buy it for you, so I'll never get it to you because if I.
yeah, you know what? Don't give me your bullshit about what you gotta give me or what.
do whatever. Everything asking is closer to her.
I don't want to hear your shit. Yeah, just keep it to yourself.
Okay,
We you and your promises.
what do y'all feel about bananas then? Because the original banana is supposed to have seeds in it, right? Ours don't have seeds.
How
What do
interesting. I never had a banana with seeds. Even plantains don't have seeds.
yeah. I've heard the original bananas have seeds.
So when you buy stuff, do you only buy organic? So if you ask,
They spray the organic stuff with, and it's grown in crap. Like it doesn't matter.
even if this is organic, it doesn't. So you wouldn't buy organic?
No.
No, I'll just grow it myself. I grow some of the food myself.
So then what are you buying? I'm so lost. Teach me. Teach us.
What do you mean?
Teach us of you.
I eat meat and rice.
So just meat and rice.
Yeah.
What about fruits?
I don't do a lot of. I actually don't do much vegetables at all. And then
Oh yeah, because O is meat eater. We have a lot of stomach acid, so it breaks down protein better. Yes, but
so I eat the crap out.
All right, so let's just go through it together. Panda Express, which I can't believe you're saying that because, you're not talking about the orange chicken. You
No, don't be getting fried chicken covered in sugary sauce. No, you just get the teriyaki chicken and rice.
Okay. And then the second place we said In-N-Out, which is the meat.
It's fresh ingredients.
It's just
Teriyaki boys is really it.
I said we had a note
Same
from
thing.
them before. What about what's the other place called? Well, they have all those like the shakes and stuff like that. Was a Peru. Well, all smoothie, double smoothie. What were those sandwiches? Bullshit, trash.
Bullshit. The smoothies are like completely full of sugar and crap and and then it's sandwiches.
What's the other one? Is that a lot with a biology? Is that what biology is?
All of those are just it's just in everything.
Fruit, granola.
Yeah, fruit is sugar.
Yeah.
So you're having sugar with sugar. They're adding sugar to sugar.
I've got addiction to Roberto's. I'm not gonna lie.
Roberto,
Oh my god.
there's your rat.
Motors.
Yep.
Man, some teeth like you are. First, you're ricey there. It was just so oily and greasy.
It is.
When I was a cop, for some reason, I got on this thing every day. I was going for like a breakfast burrito, which was like horrible.
Yeah.
With like meat, cheese, like that. It was
Yeah.
huge.
Well, I like the whole thing. Asada. You know where they shave the meat off of the big roll of that?
Al pastor.
Yeah, I like the asada.
But you see what I'm saying? You have these millions and millions of fast food restaurants, and you have all this meat. There's not enough cows in this. And
The heart of it don't taste like
You've been saying that, like, how's there enough meat and cows from McDonald's?
They did the square footage of farms and cows, and
It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure how that's even approved then.
What do you mean? Money. Whoever has money approves it. Like that. It's that simple. The billion-dollar companies and these elite people that you will never even know who they are. Those are the ones that are approving all of this.
You know,
They're eating some of the money. Okay.
yeah. You know where the most cows come from though? Which surprised the shit out of me? Florida. I was expecting Texas, right? But they said no. Most cattle there's more cattle comes out of Florida than anywhere in the United States.
Interesting.
I found that interesting too.
What part of Florida?
Don't know. I think the whole state of Florida was on a demographic, but I was expecting Texas. They said
When you drive through Florida, you don't see any cows. So I wonder if there is like some number messing with, like
That is data. I've never seen cows.
I know a lot of people eat haul cattle.
definitely not in Miami, but I drove through the entire state of Florida and I've never seen a cow.
That's a good point.
And yes, since you drive throughout the states, where do you normally stop? Like, how do you maintain health? By eating fast food,
Planet Fitness, $30 a month.
I was gonna say he just said he
That's it.
eats crap. He sleeps in the truck.
Yeah, what do you eat along the way?
Everything. You name it.
Fuel in your truck.
Oh,
When you're truck, whatever I said, as whatever. Just
about $400 or $500 a month on fast food. Just would you eat anything? Anything. That doesn't matter. So none of this have this type of. I don't give a shit. No,
He just said he likes Roberto's. Yeah. What? You see, he doesn't mind eating my human night.
nah, I don't. I mean, I've been eating styrofoam for a year, so why not, right?
He eats bread that lasts weeks.
McDonald's is a sponsor at Apollo.
I don't think he cares.
He's getting ready for the apocalypse where he can eat human.
Yeah, right.
So she's one of those what do you call those people that stock up.
I am no, I'm definitely not a hoarder. I'm a survivalist.
Whatever.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Do you believe that stuff? She eats it rude. She's a prepper.
Well, I mean, I'm not hardcore crazy prepper. She doesn't have the whole like underground circle. That's fine. She's working on it. I mean, if I wasn't sick, I would get off my ass and actually, yes. But it takes some motivation.
She's gonna store me in there because I'm definitely pure.
She's not eating day. We need to eat her. She's got some good blood.
Well, you know, the tribes in Africa and certain parts of Asia, when they war, whoever loses, they get to pick the ones that eat people, obviously, right? They go and pick the plumpest, juiciest female of the other tribe to eat them.
But you got to keep me around because you need.
Well, we need to get, I eat. He said I had to keep you healthy. You have to be showing. Just
Turn it upside down. So why ask?
yeah. Yeah, can't hear me. I'm gonna sound that way. You'll be dead.
I see my house. You got blood visible. He's eating food.
You'll be dead. We don't want this thing. You'll be dead from your vaccine.
He's not eating properly.
He's not eating properly, but you know what we can do? We can slice certain parts of his body that has a little bit more meat.
Well, you just ate the food.
Yeah, and then we can like cook it for like hours. You know, kind of make a stew.
No.
Yes.
I mean, honestly, all I bring to the table is dick and personality. It's a lot more personality than it is dick. So, you know.
So I'll pass on the dick and I don't know about the personality, you know.
As that covers those forever. That well, we're talking about end of days. Still be well, yeah. Okay, good. We're talking about a holiday couple. Let me tell you. Yeah, that might come in handy too towards the end of days. You know, you're gonna have to be lined up. You know, it's like you know what the first one. If you just open, so we're gonna determine who was these and who so what's worth keeping. Yeah, and what's worth keeping exactly. Yes. Better do exercise.
Eat a many exercise. In terms of these topics with Gentil, all the chemtrails and road transfusions, bottle pots, conspiracy, interesting. It's interesting, man.
Topics.
One of the questions you may have since your first time on the Problem Circus with this lovely is any questions you have of conspiracy wise or anything and
Validating that. So what if he's real? Back to the AI.
I got a big one. I really want to ask Kohlmeyer, if y'all don't mind. So I know he's passionate about Israel. He speaks a lot of Israel a lot, right? So I want to ask you, what is your opinion on police officers not being able to say America first before Israel?
That's a complex. You're saying police officers where? In Israel?
There's people going around asking police officers here in the United States, hey, can you just say America first before Israel?
Interesting.
Because they're in uniform, right?
Well, you're not supposed to say anything political. You're not supposed to. Basically, when you wear that badge, you wear that uniform.
Right.
And that's you were supposed to be unbiased in that stuff in general. You're not supposed to be.
But that's not unbiased because you're just reserved. Yeah, the United States.
I mean, that's supposed to be sharing. Well, first of all, you don't have the T-book over there. That's the problem right now with all these cameras that are out there.
Right.
They're just trying to hem you up because they'll cut certain things out that you say. We'll use the AI and stuff like that, Jared. But I mean, if someone asks you a question about politics or anything, you really don't. You really want to speak to them. I mean, they're a stranger, but they're just trying to antagonize you to basically get you to say something you shouldn't say. Or with AI now, right, changing your voice.
Yeah.
No, John. So,
but in that case with AI, can't you just take their face and then turn it into a video and make them say it anyway? That's a lot of point.
And these things just look low all day long. But the bottom line is, look, people with the war, kind of goes different ways. I was talking to a friend that's was military and basically he lives in Turkey now, and he's white and the wife is Persian. Yeah. And I mentioned like, I may want to come to Turkey, and then he says, and I guess like you're following social media and stuff that you're seeing different things. He says, she doesn't want to be around anybody that's a cheerleader of the war. And I said, it's very interesting because I said, well, are we supposed to, because she's Persian from Iran. I said, well, isn't the goal is to liberate the Persian people? And then he says, he studied history. He's saying, well, how did that work out when we tried to liberate the people in Libya or Iraq or the other places? Like basically it's more than just this liberation, maybe it's just for the oil and so on. Now, this guy very studied history, so I'm not one to debate that, in general. And I really have no clue, just like you told about like, missing people that we, and body parts that maybe you eat our hamburgers. I mean, I'm not educated about that topic. Sounds kind of crazy. I mean, you never know, just like cat and dog can be in Chinese food, which is probably more realistic, because they normally do eat cat and dog in their country, So long story short, I'm not as educated with the job, but none of it's good. But I will say for one country of Israel and everybody else, on the most part, is, Muslim in general or Muslim extremists, they don't want Israel to be there, right? And it's a problem. Like you have this one democratic country and everybody else basically just wants to get rid of Israel, right? Because they're all the different religions or religious war. So it's a problem, but it does make me nervous. It seems like this war is not ending. And as much as Trump basically saying like, oh, we'll be done soon. They keep flying missiles to Dubai, Iraq, Kuwait, like they just throw missiles all over the place. So I just don't know. I really don't know. But I mean, at least for like my wife and the people that are here locally in Vegas and LA, they are all about the liberation of the people. And by the way, one thing I wasn't really educated about either is, a lot of times people would see, like when I do some marketing for my wife, Kimaya, a lot of times they'll say, why are you using Arabic? It's not Arabic, it's Farsi. Farsi and the country is Persia is different than this Islamic regime that basically took over in 1947. Those are Islamic regime basically trying to make the Persian people Muslim, but the Persian people were not Muslim. 1947, they weren't. They're basically trying to push the religion, and if you don't become Muslim, they're going to try to kill you. So it is very interesting. But I mean, we've had parties because we believe that this is the liberation of the Arabian people, and maybe I don't know what the number is. Maybe it's 60% are pro-Persia, and maybe there's 40%. Maybe there's this IRGC, which is one of the largest terrorist organizations that are out there. They're brainwashing people, oppressing people to that religion, almost to like a cult. So I don't know where it's going to go. And it's a problem no matter what. I mean, it's not a good situation though. You have some soldiers that have died, it's not good. I don't know.
Is it for now? Is it for the oil? Is it for the gas?
Right.
Is it for the real estate?
I don't know.
It's all about money.
And
If you study history, I guess people are saying that we've never done well in the Middle East. That why the hell we're there again?
Yeah.
I'm upset with the fact that the gas prices has almost doubled.
Yeah. That's a little.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
from this damn war.
Yeah.
I was telling some people to book some flights out for my birthday and stuff like that before gas gets so high. How bulls are $100 a gallon or goes who's what it's going to do. But it's time to book the flight. I just booked the flight to New Orleans, and I feel like I felt it like it was more expensive. It was like $500. Maybe it would have been like $360, $380 before, and now it's like $500. So it's a problem. I mean, it does affect all of us. Here's the question for you as well. For all of you, this is a good one. A lot of people say, oh, you bet the economy is going to be really bad because of war. Then you need to diversify your portfolio. I hope you have gold in your house. What's your take on basically having gold in it? Plenty of gold. Yeah, what's the word?
Can't come rob me either because I will shoot you.
How much gold can you possibly divide it? Hitting somewhere. What do you do with the gold?
I mean, you guys see my mouth?
That's where he's bringing all his gold.
It's also better not to have big pieces of gold, like not the huge, big, bullion or blocks that you can't liquidate that fast enough.
It's too big, yeah. So you got to go with, coins and smaller stuff.
When I bought this conversation yesterday, another friend of mine, opposite me person, he was saying he goes to Costco when they come out with the gold. Where I think it's like $3,600 for that little bar. I mean, if you got money to basically go buy gold or bars, but he was like, yeah, he checks out the day for Costco because he feels like it's the safest place to buy. But it goes, supposedly in 5 minutes, it gets sold out. Well, what do you do with the gold? You just hide it and you hope it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we escaped the other war in Cambodia where I came from using gold. My mother hid all the gold in her clothing and bribed people and bought food and stuff like that and raised like three families during the war. So yeah, no, it's helpful because when war happens here, I mean, the dollar won't mean shit. It's just going to be paper.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it might take a while though when it does hit our land. Hopefully not anytime soon, but when it does, the cash value of the dollar, not everyone's gonna realize that it's not in use anymore.
Well, yeah, it's going to be gone soon anyway. It's all going to be digital currency anyway.
Yeah. No, we'll see. We'll see when is that supposed to happen? Do you know? I've read a little bit about that, but I need to know.
Well, Trump have his own coin, so well, that's getting pushed.
Yeah. I mean, what are they going to do? Are they can convert the cash that we have in the bank now into that digital money?
Most likely. I mean, it's all just numbers now anyway.
Yeah, right? That's true. I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't had any trouble going to get my money out of the bank yet, but
Really?
if that's an issue,
Have you not tried to get 30,000 out or anything above 30,000 out?
no, around maybe 10 or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's above 30 is where they have.
Oh, really? Well, I'm going to try that actually. Yeah, because
Yeah, I was worried if it does. It depends on what they have on hand. It depends on the bank too.
Yeah. Well,
Like if it's a smaller bank.
Well, you can't get
No, we're talking about like Wells Fargo, yeah, and then the American, yeah,
exactly. So I'm gonna test your theory because if there's an issue of getting $30, $40, $50,000 out, I'm gonna wait.
I mean, I've gone to Chase and gotten a high number to buy a car before. Yeah, I've had any issues in the last year.
Taking out the cash.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
Does that take a long period of time to get it? Or?
no,
Yeah.
we're in and out.
Okay.
It was a random Chase in North Carolina, you know.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, shit, North Carolina.
A few months, like 6 months ago, maybe.
Yeah, if
Oh,
you're
he's
in North
last
Carolina.
fall.
yeah, I don't think it should be a problem. I mean, but see, my concern is, they only secure up to a $250,000,
Yeah.
right? So so I have more than that in bank, so I need to go and figure out what
What do you see?
I mean, I think they only
Oh, you have
they only cover 100,000 each bank account, right? So you need most of their bank accounts.
You should have.
That's 250 is the max. Is it 250 is her account?
account anyway.
I think it's only 100,000 per account, but I don't.
No,
It's been a while.
Probably depends on the bank.
250.
I'll share one
Okay.
forget about 10 minutes, but I'll share one story about money, which is they just start which you've never heard of, because there was a police officer during the when the banks were collapsing. Or was it about? It was 12 years ago when a lot of the banks were being like foreclosed on. Yeah, they do.
You talking about the crash?
Yeah, the cash. It was actually really interesting. So when I was at Henderson Cobb, basically there were some meetings of some guys coming with suits, and I was doing community policing at the time, and they were all going into the one room. And we had these meetings like, what's going on? Like, it's like, oh, maybe there's internal affairs or something taking place, in general. And I didn't know at the time, so I was listening at the door, and all of a sudden I hear they opened the door, and they thought I overheard where the conversation was taking place. And what they were doing was, it was someone in federal government. They came down, and in Henderson, they knew what banks were going to basically go under for Monday morning.
Yeah.
So what they wanted to do was they wanted to get cops to basically be there, let's say Friday at 5, to protect the bank, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, or there for a week out. So they basically knew every single bank on Friday because they didn't want people to rush into the banks. So they were setting up overtime for officers to basically go to these different banks and to do like patrol or detail, because once it gone, when people would go to the bank, they'd try to break in or something like that. So I overheard the conversation. I remember the two officers that were part of my unit. They were very upset because they thought if I would take the information I would share, people would start running to the banks to try to go collect money.
Okay.
So they were preparing it prior to the bank going under or being closed. So they felt that if I would have got the information, I would have leaked it, people would start running to the banks and creating this mail.
So what they do?
No, it basically I actually I don't think I heard anything at the end. Like, did you hear something? Everybody no. And then he sat down, he explained, they basically said, like, this is confidential, like, you can't see anything, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, a lot of cops got overtime working those details, but they were afraid
What bank?
that someone, no, it was all these different banks. So it's not like a lot of banks. There must have been at least like 50, 60 locations in Henderson. So that was going down probably in Vegas or other cities as well. Well, I don't remember years. It was that 2009 or 10?
8, 9.
I think it was a smaller, small community banks.
Oh, yeah.
And then that was the thing, is if you had FDIC, you were protected. But if you had more than 250, then you lost.
Yeah.
So they were very afraid with that. But I always remember I thought I was in trouble, that I was like over listening or hearing, I wasn't supposed to hear. But it had to do with the banks. I thought it was like internal affairs, that something was going down really bad. Knew that officer that was involved there, that was very upset. One officer I still know. The other officer actually killed himself because of something that took place as well with him in the department.
Oh.
So it's always in my mind, a little bit like PTSD. Like, I think of that time, and I think of the officer that passed.
Yeah.
And the other officers retired as well. But you just never know what's going on behind the scenes. I feel like talking about the banks, and they already knew prior, and then getting the cops to protect the banks so people wouldn't work.
If you have inside information to anything these days, you better fucking call us and let us know.
Again, the biggest thing that it comes down to is if more than $250,000, double check the FDIC and just start moving your money around. to different banks.
That's what I need.
And also, we'll share here. The other thing is the deposit safety boxes.
Yeah.
It seems like a lot of banks are getting rid of the deposit boxes. I'm not really sure exactly why, but I don't think it's a moneymaker. But a lot of people would take cash and put things in. But in Malibu, the fires, it actually got to a lot of deposit boxes and burned. It was so hot. It burned the money as well.
And if anything happens to in the world, okay, people are going to break into that, and that's where they're going to go and get stuff. It's from the deposit box. I don't trust in that either.
What's the best idea? Do you have money to take a bullet?
Put it somewhere in your house and get some shotguns, okay, and some Uzis. Absolutely, yeah. No,
Hidden room.
no, you want to have access to it. If something happens, obviously, where's that going to be? Your house. You don't have to want to drive somewhere to go get it.
Since y'all are kind of against AI, I think I need to ask a question. Well,
Why then?
No, she's not. I'm not. I utilize it.
perfect.
I am.
So what do y'all think about mandatory kill switches being in your vehicles, or y'all?
I don't like new vehicles because they have too much tech in them already.
Yeah.
Mine are all old school. I'll be siphoning the fuel when shit goes down. Yeah,
So
for sure.
you have an old school vehicle, but what if they make you get a kill switch in that vehicle?
Who's going to make me?
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Eventually, they're going to try to make a lot of older cars illegal, and we're still going to drive. Yeah, so who's going to money
How
me?
you get plates for it? How you register?
Who cares at that point? By then, okay, by then I'm going to be illegal too.
Same.
Yeah, fuck y'all.
Same.
And if there's no insurance there. So, you know what? Y'all can kiss my ass.
She actually drives with the Southern citizen plates. Really? Those plates?
Yeah.
She's the person when you get stopped by the police, she's got that little piece of paper. It says, like, I know my rights. You're my lawyer. Oh, Rich doesn't know that.
That's not me. Okay, I'm not a Karen.
Oh, I got one thing here for you, Javas. I totally forgot I have here. And then Marcus is not here, but we're using him as a guinea pig. So, long story short, the Palm Circus, I wanted to go to their annual party on April 18th as well. Yes, I do turn, my joke is I turn 40 plus 10. Felicia doesn't seem excited about the Palm Circus party. Can we get more excited? Is it?
I told you I don't know if I'm so excited. Is it be natural? Where did that excitement just boiling underneath? Usually somebody saying so.
Oh, usually with daughters and that can tell on social media.
There'll be a sex swing there.
It's not so. They already got to it.
First days are over.
No, so actually, the goal is that we're gonna invite people as our first annual party in general as the Problem Circus. So it's gonna be April 18th. We'll have a link that we'll send out in general. But I was actually at a store today. I was like, oh, I should get you ladies, like, since it's a circus, like maybe it needs to be like a little bit of a costume, like a little. I want to try to do something fun with Vegas theme moving.
Oh my God, are you gonna be a clown?
So I was
Let's traumatize the kids even more.
Walmart today, and I found this today. I was thinking that this is a good one for you and for Felicia.
I told you I don't even know if I'm coming. Aren't you coming? I don't know if I'm even going to be here.
I don't know if I'm gonna be here. Open, use your strength. Where are you going? I might have to go to LA for work. Oh, girl, you can reschedule that shit.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Here, of course you can. It's all priorities.
Yeah, priorities is my bank account.
Yeah,
This does nothing for.
yeah. If you promise her that you can give her some money to come to the party, said she will prioritize the party.
Difficult one, this girl.
Until
I'm not. You understand?
until then,
I don't know how this works. I just pulled it.
see, she's actually smart. I'm the one that's doing all this shit for free.
Here. Let's see how you look here with this one here.
Let me see.
Let's see. I thought of this one for you.
I mean, you can't get something softer. Jesus.
I was happening to started laughing, and I actually got one for. I originally was for Marcus. Actually, this one did one for. That's it. I mean, maybe we should do a little costume.
Yeah, sure.
He was like, no, this was up for you. Here we go. Here.
I wasn't put for anyways.
For what is it? So guys, down for the poker jigs. I'm thinking that we need to do like some fun. Oh, is that perfect for him? Oh, I think we need to like.
That's for Marcus.
We do really. See you look.
I mean, I should have bet. First of all, we don't really match, so I don't know what your theme is.
No, I have the name. Maybe we hear him.
Yeah. If it is a theme, you gotta match. Like, is it take those clothes?
Your kid.
Also, the whole thing is the Problem Circus. It could be anything that you want, right?
I would just show up with this mask on, a grass skirt, and a hula hoop, and maybe some hairnails.
I think it's a good idea. What do you think?
Yeah.
I actually did when I saw with Marcus. I thought this would be good with Marcus. Says he got like the beard too.
Yeah.
But what do you think? I'm trying to do the Vegas theme thing, but I thought with the Problem Circus that maybe having something fun,
Sure.
like wear a fun mask or something. What do you think?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe mid-track.
Well, let me tell you about Vegas. People in Vegas People in Vegas love theme parties.
Theme parties.
Yeah, people in Vegas love to dress up. So if you want to think of a certain theme, then
I wouldn't do that.
yeah, maybe not this, but you know.
I don't know, but we got to wrap this up because I got my husband shaved Ricky, so he has to pee.
So just to recap, especially for a close. So April 18th is going to be the Problem Circus podcast party, April 18th at 7 o'clock.
April
The
18th.
invitation will be given out as well. You just invite people as well. Like Eli says, it
Better be someplace fun and nice.
I'm trying to make it fun, right? Trying to come.
No, it better be someplace good, dude, instead of some of your usual places
Okay.
that suck.
It's we'll leave your house. We'll leave your house.
No. She said
No. All right. So anyway,
I am, but it's just not big enough.
so Polo Gypsy, thanks for joining us. I hope you had some fun. Congratulations on your new hat. You would great when you drive the turf. You should figure out that. That's our gift for the Problem Surface to you. And then
Oh, wait, I do like it's taking up your eyes. You should use Border Patrols and I love you.
There's better cat
or I'll give it to
humor
you.
outfits.
That's as well. But anyway, Fee, thanks so much for joining us. John T, as usual, you guys are amazing. We'll see you next time on Globe Circus. Take care.